Good evening, students. Today is the last day for investment chapter, and today we are going to see right issue point also. So right issue topic after break. So friends, before starting any session, as you are aware, we are going to start with our basic rules of accounts. So what are basic rules of accounts? That is a traditional account and modern approach. Traditional account talks about debit the receiver, credit the giver, but before that, debit the debtor, credit the creditor. That is a personal account. So debit the debtor, credit the creditor, debit the receiver, credit the giver, debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. Real account debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and nominal account debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Personal and real accounts are carried to balance sheet, and nominal accounts are transferred to P&L. Asset, liability, income, expenditure, and capital. Asset shows debit balance, liability shows credit balance, expenses shows debit balance, income shows credit balance, and capital shows credit balance. As you are aware about all these points, friends, we started with bonus shares. That is the first step. That was the first chapter. So after that, we completed redemption of preference shares, then redemption of debentures, and now we have started with investment chapter. Friends, in bonus shares, if you remember the revision part, so fully paid up shares and partly paid up shares, please have a revision. So fully paid up shares, beta, in that case, what are the entries that you are going to write? That is a CRR account debit, security premium account debit, general reserve account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders, and bonus to equity shareholders account debit to equity share capital. Friends, if partly paid shares, there are 3 entries. First entry will be, yes, please revision के टाइम पे पूरा ध्यान देना. General reserve account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders, final call account debit to equity share capital, and last entry will be bonus to equity shareholders cancel करेंगे. So final call को credit करेंगे and bonus to equity shareholders को debit देंगे. So bonus to equity shareholders to final call. Friends, after that, redemption of preference shares, and in any entry, what is the important in company accounts? So these chapters are related to company accounts where what you need. So in company accounts, you need the pro forma of balance sheet. So what is the balance sheet pro forma? So equity and liabilities. Yes, please have quick recap over the balance sheet pro forma. Shareholders fund, share capital, resource and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowings, deferred tax liability, other long-term liabilities and long-term provisions, and current liability, short-term borrowings, trade payable, other current liability and short-term provisions. Asset side, non-current assets, property, plant and equipment, intangible assets, capital, WIP, intangible assets under development, non-current investment, deferred tax asset, long-term loans and advances, other non-current assets. Current assets, CIT, CA, so current investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans and advances, and other current assets. So this is a pro forma of your current assets. Redemption of preference shares. If you remember all entries of redemption of preference shares, what is the first entry? Preference share capital we are going to cancel. So preference share capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preference shareholders account debit to bank, and premium will be cancelled with P&L account. So P&L account debit to premium on redemption. Whenever I'm taking a revision, please concentrate. So next one, so there is no need to revise it separately if you know all these entries. After that, there are 2 types of capital structure, how you can maintain it. One is by issuing equity shares, and second one is by creating CRR. So first one is a bank account debit to equity share capital to security premium, and CRR will be free resource account debit to CRR. Remember, CRR is created at the end of the redemption and not every year. So at the time of redemption, that is the end of your process of paying it back to your preference holders. Similar chapter, DRR investment is there and DRR entry. Only the difference is that DRR is created every year. That is a 10% of debentures value only for unlisted companies and 15% in case of debentures investment. So redemption of debentures, similar to chapter, but you have separate scenario is that every year you are going to create DRR, and what is the logic to create DRR is very simple, that you want to block your profits and it is not available to distribute to your shareholders. So after that investment chapter we have started with. In investment chapter, as you are aware, it is divided in 2 parts: investment in variable scrip and investment in fixed bearing scrip. Fixed bearing scrip is known as investment in equity shares, and variable scrip is known as investment in debentures. Friends, investment in debentures, fixed bearing is a debentures and variable bearing is a equity shares. Sorry friends. So fixed bearing scrip, ABCD sequence is important: face value, interest, inner column C, and D is a cost. Today we are going to solve some problems related to debentures also and investment in equity shares also. In equity shares, you are aware about 2 balance brought down. Normally weighted average method is useful. Weighted average method is useful for equity shares, and first in first out we normally use for debentures. So friends, very good evening to all of you. I hope you revise it quickly within 5 minutes. And every time when I start my session, I always revise all these points, which are very important for your exam purpose whenever you are studying it. एक मिनट बेटा. Yes, I'm going. Yes, can I give you one question today regarding some practical approach? Yes. So today's question, let's see how many of you can answer it. Okay. अलमास शेख जी बोल रहे सर काइंडली एडजस्ट द टाइम ड्यूरिंग द रमजान. ओके बेटा, no problem, because if you see my next month session, it is in the morning at 7 o'clock. So better, I don't think at 7 o'clock, do you have any problem? Okay. So my lectures will be from day after tomorrow, it in the morning. Yes. गुड इवनिंग तो सबको बोला हुआ है. और सौम्या गुप्ता बोल रही है यस सर थैंक यू, ऑल concepts are revised. Very good. Okay. So one question, today's question of the day. Suppose last time का question. Okay. FD on 1st July 2021 of rupees 1 lakh. So today's question of the day, FD is on 1/7/2021 of rupees 1 lakh. Interest receivable on 31st December and 30th June. Okay. Next one, interest receivable on 31st December and 30th June. Pass entry for financial year. Let's see how many of you can pass this entry. And I want entries day wise, beta. 2021-22. Interest rate 12%. Yes, good question, Pratham. Yes, I forgot to give you 12% per annum. चलो सर टेलीग्राम चैनल का नाम बताइए प्लीज. यस चेतना जी, have some patience, we will create it, but those students who are attending it basically regularly, so I will create that channel. I will tell you to create that channel, but those students only who are attending it live session or regularly they are attending my sessions, then only I'm going to give the name of Telegram channel. Okay. After a gap of 40 years from UG PG, now I am pursuing CA through my direct entry route. It is my privilege to be a part of your class. Really very nice way of teaching. Thank you, Dilip Rathod ji. Okay. चलो एक साथ को एफडी खरीदे नहीं, इन्वेस्ट की उसमें, खरीदते नहीं एफडी. हाँ Interest rate 12% beta. Teja and Tirumala Kohli. यस रफीक भाई, आ गई आपकी रिक्वेस्ट मुझे। Suvarnesh, hats off. Good beta, good, good. Beta, one more entry still remaining. One more entry. You are not transferred to P&L. So Suvarnesh, please, only one entry left. Good. Last time I was shocked. Many students have not answered. But this time good. इतना चेंज कहां से हो गया भाई? राकेश कुमार जी, विनोद भाई, रतन पारा, WRO. बड़ा एफडी करने के बाद एफडी गोज आउट और एफडी कम्स इन। राकेश भाई, एंट्रीज तो आपने एग्जैक्टली उल्टे क्यों किए हैं? राकेश भाई, आपने एग्जैक्टली उल्टे एंट्रीज किए, सभी एंट्रीज विदाउट अप्लाइंग जनरल यस रूल्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स। फिर भी बेटा इन्वेस्टमेंट किया तो First entry you are going to pass on 1st July. What is the entry? Investment comes in. Everybody's investment. And what goes out? Cash. How much? 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Now first entry is you are getting interest on 31st December in your account. So bank account debit to interest income. How much beta? 1 lakh into 12% into 6 by 12. 6,000, 6,000. As we are aware about accrual concept of accounting, so from December to March, January to March, it is your interest receivable. So this is your asset. Debitor, debtor. Interest receivable is a personal account. So debtor, who is going to give you? Bank. So interest payable कौन बोलता है भाई? Receivable होगा ये. थोड़ा सा please improve your knowledge to interest account. So interest is your income. If you are not applying basic rules of accounts, your accounts is not going to improve. So first thing, keep it in mind. Why students of Pune branch, they always think in the same way because their accounts is perfect, because now they can apply basic rules of accounts from foundation level. Still, I'm trying my best to improve your accounts. Always remember, whenever you are passing any entry, talk to yourself that it is comes in or goes out or expenditure or income or asset or liability, then it is going to improve. And last entry will be interest account debit to P&L account. In this year, you are going to receive 9,000 interest. So beta, if you look this interest account, how it is prepared, it is credit plus debit minus because it is income. So it will be by cash, by interest receivable, and to P&L will be here 6,000, 3,000 and 9,000. I don't know why students are not recording or they are not. Your video is lagging, beta? No, no? हाँ. सैपा विराली जी, आई थिंक यस, मेरे हिसाब से जो सबसे पहला आंसर दिया था वो आंसर करेक्ट था. सो question of the day over. So you can write these entries if you want. And now every time I will ask you some practical entries which will help you out in your remaining chapters also. सुवर्णेश ने तो एंट्री कर दी. आर यू गेटिंग माय कमेंट सर? सही कुलकर्णी, यस बेटा, आप तो हमारे WRO साइड की हो. NRO वाले कौन थे? रेखा जी. दो बार P&L, बेटा P&L को एंट्री ट्रांसफर एट द एंड होती है. You just have to understand what is journal, what is ledger, what is trial balance, P&L, balance sheet. And see, I'm not going to tell you these entries directly. First, you have to understand ये entries आपको पूरी की पूरी entries जो है वो आपको पहले समझ के करनी है. आप कोई भी entry please directly मत कीजिए. It's request to all of you. चलो. यस, लास्ट टाइम की एंट्रीज रिकॉल हो रही है क्या आपको? ओनली फॉर योर कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डिंग. यस, एक काम करते हैं, आज हमारे प्रथम जी हमारे साथ है. आज ऐसे ही उनको बुला लेते हैं. बेटा, आई विल आस्क हिम सम बेसिक एंट्रीज. ना ना बेटा, इज्जत तो आज. और बेटा कसम से बोल रहा हूं, ही इज नॉट अवेयर कि मैं उसको आगे बुलाऊंगा. एंड दिस इज एक्चुअली, मुझे परमिशन नहीं है, बट जस्ट टू इम्प्रूव योर कॉन्फिडेंस कि आपको, मुझे पता नहीं है, मैं भी डांट खा सकता है शायद से. सो आई एम नॉट अवेयर. बेटा आज आ जाओ, हिम्मत करके आ जाओ. गलत होगा तो गलत होगा, कोई बात नहीं, मैं डांटूंगा नहीं. यस, एकदम इजी एंट्रीज. मैं आपको इतनी इजी एंट्रीज पूछूंगा कि आप सोचते रह जाओगे कि ये करेक्ट है या गलत है. चलो आ जाइए बेटा, आ जाइए. यस, हाँ आप बोलिए, सिर्फ दिखने दीजिए इधर सबको एटलीस्ट. चलो आप इधर बोलिए सिर्फ. हाँ ओके. सो प्रथम जी, फर्स्ट एंट्री क्रेडिट सेल्स.
Debtor to sales.
डेटर्स टू सेल्स. क्रेडिट परचेस.
Purchases to creditors.
परचेसेस टू क्रेडिटर. एक्सपेंसेस पेएबल.
Expenses to expense payable.
इनकम रिसीवेबल.
Income receivable to income.
इनकम रिसीव्ड इन एडवांस.
Income to income received in advance.
आपको कुछ आइडिया थी? मैं आपको पूछूंगा, ये कुछ भी आइडिया नहीं थी. ओके. प्रीपेड एक्सपेंसेस.
Prepaid expenses to expenses.
बैड डेट्स रिकवर्ड.
Cash to bad debts recovered.
बैड डेट्स.
Bad debts to debtors.
हाँ, सिंपल एंट्रीज पूछ रहा हूँ अभी. CRR क्रिएशन.
P&L to CRR.
CRR यूज्ड.
Bonus issue ना. P&L
CRR डेबिट.
CRR account debit to बोनस शेयर्स के लिए यूज करते हैं. और
CRR अकाउंट डेबिट टू बोनस टू. बेटा ये क्यों हुआ मैं आपको बताता हूँ. ही had revision of all foundation entries, but he is not doing revision of inter entries regularly. And I always tell him at foundation, when we start class, we normally used to ask all entries of foundation. But in inter, beta, ये दो आ जाते हैं ना, that is very difficult. He is not revising it, but today I told him to come directly. So beta foundation के entries याद है, इंटर विल टेक, जब तक मैं डांटूंगा नहीं तब तक कुछ नहीं होएगा. चलो कोई बात नहीं, वेरी गुड, बैठ जाइए. और इंटर के एंट्रीज भी मैं आपको पूछने वाला हूं कभी भी आगे आके. कोई बात नहीं, चलो. पूजा, तुम्हारा ध्यान मेरा लस्सी और यही सब में होता है. यस बेटा. फाइनली गॉट टू सी प्रथम आफ्टर फाउंडेशन इन इंटरमीडिएट. मिस तेजा. ओके बेटा, कोई बात नहीं. लस्सी तो नहीं है पर छाछ है, वो बहुत खट्टी है, मत बोलो उनको. ओके चलो. I hope now you are clear with these entries, beta. Chalo. Today, Pratham, why I am taking this type of sessions, it will only build up your confidence. Ki Pratham can tell all these entries, why I can't. Okay. So please improve your basics. And today is action day. चलो आ जाइए आपके प्रॉब्लम पार्ट पे. कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स. यस, your all request of you people. Which question, beta? Mr. Edison. Very good. Sir, what is about IIA bill? Beta, why you are thinking on this subject? I really don't understand. जिससे दिमाग को परेशानी होती है, skip that subject. Whether they are going to pass it in parliament, it will take minimum 10 years. को छोड़ो ना, कहां सीए की इज्जत कम होने वाली है. छोड़ो यार ये बातें. यस, मिलेगी रोजी रोटी सबको, डोंट वरी. यस जसप्रीत कौर जी, पंजाब आ जाइए लस्सी पीने को, नो प्रॉब्लम. बेटा प्रथम को भी बहुत पंजाब से प्यार है. ओके, सो इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 8. इलस्ट्रेशन 8 से अच्छा बेटा हम लोग ये थोड़े बड़े वाले इलस्ट्रेशंस लेते. इलू 9 and इलू 10 that we are going to cover. Don't worry, 8 भी ले लूंगा. So इलू 9 and इलू 10 we are going to cover. Okay. बेटा संजय जी, dividend is given for bonus shares. Why? Because I think it is interim dividend. Interim dividend is allowed to give. Final dividend is not allowed. Okay. What is interim dividend and what is final dividend? Interim dividend is for the profit which you made during the year. Okay. So interim dividend is nothing, related to final dividend. Final dividend is for last year and interim dividend is of current year. And it is assumed that interim dividend is also paid for bonus shares. Now, this is a standard assumption of ICI. If you ask me, yes, whether this assumption is correct or not. So now ICI has assumed interim dividend is paid on bonus shares. But remember, final dividend is not payable on bonus shares and rights shares. So this is the standard assumption. Okay. मेमन रफीक भाई बोले छे 9th नंबर ले लो. यस, 9th नंबर से शुरू करते आज का, और 10th नंबर, बस 2 हो गए खत्म. द फॉलोइंग ट्रांजैक्शंस ऑफ निधि took place during the year ended 31st March 2002. Please concentrate now. Now everyone please concentrate. Now it's almost 6:25. I already asked you some basic entries. We revised it quickly. Then प्रथम ने भी कुछ आंसर्स दिए फाउंडेशन के. इंटर में बच्चा सीख रहा है. चलिए. So 1st April purchase 12 lakhs 8% bonds. Now see beta, this is not only one question, this is a mixture of two scripts. Okay, so here script number 1 is bonds beta, so we will prepare two scripts. Script 1, you can write over there script 1 on question. Then see, we purchase it on 1st April and interest is payable on 1st November and 1st May. We do not have any opening interest, but see the date of interest, whether balance sheet date and interest payment date are same or not. Same, eh? Interest payment date and balance sheet date. Balance sheet date 31st March and interest payment date 1st November and 1st May are same or not same? Are not same. Therefore, interest payable आएगा ना? Interest payable entry. ठीक है? Purchase equity shares. So this is script number 2. Okay, script number 2. Received half year interest on 8% bonds. Yes बेटा, पूजा कोई दिक्कत नहीं बेटा, मैं भी हंसी मजाक में ले रहा था. Yes, this is script number 1, 1st May. Bonus issue बेटा. Script number 2. लिखो ना क्वेश्चन पे script 1, script 2. You have to write it beta over there. Then sold bonds, again script 1. Received half year bonds interest, script number 2. And received 18% interim dividend including bonus shares. So this is script number 1. So I hope you are clear with the concept of script 1, script 2, script 1, script 2, how to write it. So purchase 8% bonds is script number 1. Okay. Interim dividend की entry आएगी, don't worry. चलो, so illustration number 9. Just, yes, make sure I will write it better. You take a screenshot afterwards. Just understand and you do the calculation part. ठीक है? नीलू 9 ना बेटा. चलो, so पहले bonds का कर लेंगे. So we'll do it for the bonds first and then for equity shares. Okay, book सामने रखना and you only tell me Pratham. चलो, first entry in bonds. How many columns for bonds beta? Date, particulars, face value, interest, cost. Same question. हाँ, चलो बोलिए line by line. Script 1, have you written over there? Script 1, script 2. बोलिए. First date. There is no opening balance, so no opening interest receivable. चलो. 1st April. Yes. Tell me on 1st April. To bank. एक ही सेकंड ना बेटा. फर्स्ट अप्रैल. एक क्वेश्चन आप मेरे साथ करना. विच वन? दिस वन इज 9th ना. 9th ना. निधि ओनली ना. हाँ. अरे यार क्या हुआ इसको आज? हम्म 1 अप्रैल, क्यों ये परेशान कर रहा है आज? 1 अप्रैल, ओके फाइनली। हाँ बोल बेटा, 1 अप्रैल टू बैंक इन फेस वैल्यू कॉलम व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू राइट? क्या पता आज क्या हुआ है? टू बैंक हाँ टू बैंक, बोलिए व्हाट इज द फेस वैल्यू? एक शेयर का कौन डिबेंचर का बोलता है प्रथम? हाँ एक डिबेंचर का कोई बोलता है या 12 लाख लिखते हैं हम लोग उधर? टू बैंक 12 lakhs, when last interest paid? 1st November, November, December, January, February, March, April. Are you going to take April? No. चलो बताइए, 12 lakhs into 8% into 5/12. हाँ tell me the calculation part. Hmm. 40,000. Now how many debentures are there? 12,000 into 80.5 come interest. Should I deduct interest from this? कम इंटरेस्ट है तो एक्सक्लूडिंग इंटरेस्ट होता तो नहीं डिडक्ट किया रहता, कम इंटरेस्ट है तो करेंगे। चलो $9,26,000 ABCD. Next one, interest is payable on 1st November. Now you will move to 1st May. 1st May you received interest. So what is the entry? By bank. By bank. Should I write it in face value column? Interest column? How much? 12 lakhs into 8% into 6/12. आप क्यों आंसर देख रहे हो? गलत हुआ तो भी चलेगा, आंसर मत देखिए। आंसर देखने में आधा टाइम जाता है। यू डू इट प्रॉपरली। 48,000. नेक्स्ट वन, सोल्ड 3 lakhs के 8% डिबेंचर्स एट 81x इंटरेस्ट 1st October. Sold. By bank. How many debentures? अरे आप आंसर मत देखिए। हाउ मेनी बॉन्ड्स? 3 lakhs. Interest? How many months? अक्टूबर में बेचा 3 lakhs का। अरे बोलो ना। 1 मई को हमारा इंटरेस्ट लास्ट मिला था, जून, जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, मई, जून, जुलाई, अगस्त, सब तो बोलो ना फिर। हाँ, 10,000. So 3,000 into at what price? 81. 2,43,000. And whenever you are selling in debentures, you have to prepare working note. What is the working note? Serial number, particulars, computation, rupees. So now tell me, serial number, particulars, computation, rupees. Sales value as above. How much? 2,43,000. Roman 2, less cost of sales. How many debentures you bought? 9,26,000 में 12,000. See ना, ऊपर. And how many debentures you sold? 3,000. So 926. What is the value? 231,500. So Roman 3, profit 11,500. So 2 P&L on the same line. 2 P&L profit on sale. How much? 11,500. Now second one is next one, 10,000 interest. सब क्या बोल रहे? पूजा बोल रहे 10,000. 11,500 is a correct answer ना? करेक्ट है ना? हाँ. Now next one. Yes. Next one is first 11 received half yearly interest, scrip 1, and interim dividend is scrip 2. Scrip 1 received half yearly interest. I have written wrongly. First 11 by bank. Now how many debentures you have? No lakh into 8% into 6 by 12. In which column? In which column? 36,000. Last column, your interest column. अरे आप थोड़ा तो फोकस कीजिए ना, थोड़ा फोकस करके बोलिए. Now next day, 1st November over. Now what is the next date? बोलो ना फटाफट. अरे 31st March. Now ईयर एंड नहीं करेंगे क्या? ईयर एंड पे क्या करेंगे अभी 31st March को? यार प्रॉफिट और लॉस और इंटरेस्ट रिसीवेबल करना पड़ेगा बाय इंटरेस्ट रिसीवेबल. कब सीक्वेंस समझेगा क्या पता. बाय इंटरेस्ट रिसीवेबल फॉर हाउ मेनी मंथ्स? अभी 11 को इंटरेस्ट दिया था. 1, 11, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. एनर्जी बताइए ना थोड़ी. 9 lakhs into 8% into 5 by 12. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Focus, focus. 30,000. Over. And buy balance carried down. That I will do. इंटरेस्ट रिसीवेबल की एंट्री आनी चाहिए. फोकस कीजिए थोड़ा. 9 lakhs. 12 lakhs, 9 lakh 26,000. 9 lakh 26,000. 926 minus 243. You are getting 11,500. I forgot to write. 926 plus 11.5. So total will be 937,500. And 937,500 minus 243. 694,500. And 2 P&L. 48 plus 10 plus 36. Interest column 1,24,000 minus 40. 84,000. Take a screenshot. Take screenshot. Beta, Raghavanji, debentures, though we have taken it on 1st April, understand, we paid the last holder 40,000 and we received the interest of 48,000. Your question is valid. Sir, though we are taking debentures on 1st of April, company will pay to the last holder full 6 months ka interest. Now you are holder of only 1 month. So your interest will be 12 lakhs rupees into 8% into how many months? 1 month. But company is not giving this like this. If company is going to do accounting or company will pay every owner, it is not possible. So company will pay 6 months ka interest to whom? Owner on the cutoff date. Very good. So first मेरे को interest मिलेगा सबको 48,000 last holder. And he is going to record, see, 1 month interest, automatically it will get adjusted. You will pay 5 months ka interest to previous owner and you will get interest of 6 months. So net effect is of 1 month. I hope Raghavanji now you are clear. Yes. Raghavanji, I hope you understood your question. ठीक है, अभी आज थोड़ा है ना, प्रथम ने फोकस नहीं किया तो गालियां खाने वाला है. ओके. Now it's for investment in equity shares. Focus it. Script number 2. From first entry, you have to tell me. Easy है ना एकदम, मुश्किल कुछ है ही नहीं इसमें. When he purchased, 12th April. चलो बोलिए. So 12th April, how many columns? Serial number, particulars, number of shares and cost. Here P&L account you will prepare it separately. Bolo 12th April to bank. Yes. Number of shares 1 lakh, and at what price it is purchased? 40 lakhs. Face value, why it is important? Dividend calculation. Very good. Now focus properly. 40 lakhs. Second one. Second, 3 shares for every 2 shares. बोनस की कॉस्ट कितनी होती है? प्रथम 0 कॉस्ट. बोनस का 0 कॉस्ट. 15th May 2 bonus shares. How many shares? बैंक लिखते हैं क्या? 1 lakh shares into 3/2. 1,50,000. And he sold 1,25,000 bonus shares. Now, whether this bonus share is of use or we are going to use weighted average method over here. Weighted average. Though this word is bonus shares, we are not going to use 0 cost. We are going to use weighted average cost. Are you getting it? Yes. So, 15th May. Buy bank. How many shares? 1,25,000 shares. At what price? 20 rupees. 25 lakhs. Correct? 25 lakhs, but what you are going to do now? Working note. चलो वर्किंग नोट बताइए. प्रॉफिट ऑन सेल ऑफ शेयर्स वर्किंग नोट 2. व्हाट इज द रोमन 1 बेटा? सेल्स वैल्यू. एज अबाव. हाउ मच? 25 lakhs. Sales value as above. Less cost of sales. How many shares you bought? 40 lakhs में 2,50,000. Weighted average method. 2,50,000. How many shares sold? 1 lakh. One lakh 25,000. 20 lakhs. So profit or loss? Profit. 1 minus 2. 5 lakhs. So 5 lakhs is a profit, my friend. समझा? Profit 5 lakhs we will record to P&L. How much? 5 lakhs. Profit. Over. Now P&L के क्रेडिट साइड में. यस बेटा, P&L के क्रेडिट साइड में बाय प्रॉफिट ऑन सेल 15th. Yes, profit on sale. How much? 5 lakhs. And now he is getting interim dividend. So interim dividend by income, na? On which price? On cost or face value? 1,25,000 into face value 10. Focus कर बेटा, focus कर. 1,25,000 into 10 into 18%. 2,25,000. on 31st of December. There is no pre and post acquisition for interim dividend. It is for final dividend. So 31 March को two balance carried down 7,25,000. And buy balance carried down 1,25,000. 45 lakhs. And here it is 20 lakhs. Let's check the answer with ICI. 9 lakhs and 694,500. 9 lakhs and 640, 9 lakhs and yes! Yes! 125, 20 lakhs. Correct one. So take a screenshot. No, beta, dividend column, we will write it separately. Yes, interim dividend is always in P&L. Very good, Pooja. Illustration number 11. अविष्का पाटिल, इंटरिम डिविडेंड ये होता है कि जो आपके साल के बीच में आपको मिलता है, तो इसमें ये पूरा का पूरा इंटरिम डिविडेंड. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन फाइनल डिविडेंड? फाइनल डिविडेंड इज आफ्टर एंड ऑफ द ईयर एंड इंटरिम डिविडेंड इज इन बिटवीन ऑफ द ईयर. In between, it means that dividend is always on bonus shares also, on bonus and right issue also. And it is credited to P&L. And this final dividend is not on bonus and right issue. Remember, and here it is divided in two parts, pre and post. Pre for shares which acquired after 31st March and post for shares which are from the very first day. Yes. Yes. Correct? Chalo. Now everyone will solve illustration 11 with me. Ilu 11. Script 1, script 2, script 3. I am giving you time. No, not today is no time, beta. This you already have to cover it. Illustration 11. Chalo, illustration 11. Yes. P&L account, yes. Can you show P&L account? P&L account, yes. You can take a screenshot of P&L. अभी सब लोग मेरे साथ करना ये क्वेश्चन 11. Alpha, beta question. Yes, beta, I am taking it slowly, but in exam, you have to solve it with by using tick. So do practice properly. Illustration number 11 का प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा आज। मिस्टर ब्राउन has made the following transactions during the year. Purchase 24,000 12% bonds. Bonds बेटा कौन सी स्क्रिप्ट प्लीज अच्छे से लिखना. So this is script number 1. Payable on 30th September and 31st March. So beta balance sheet date and interest payment date are same or different? Balance sheet date and interest payment date are same. Focus beta, focus. Therefore no interest entry. Interest receivable entry. Purchase 1,50,000 shares. $10 each in Alpha Limited for 25 each. The 25 each through a broker who charge brokerage 2%. So beta this is script number 2, Alpha Limited. So purchase shares in Alpha Limited is script number 2 and beta brokerage को क्या करोगे, add or less? Purchase किया तो add करेंगे. Purchase 60,000 equity shares of Beta Limited who charge brokerage. So this is script number 3. Alpha Limited made a bonus issue of 2 shares for every 3 shares. Script number 2. Sold 80,000 shares in Alpha. Script 2. Received interim dividend in Alpha. Script 2. Beta Limited made a right issue. Script 3. Sold 15,000 12% bonds. Script 1. Received interest on interim dividend on Beta. Script 3. Interest are duly received on due dates. So what are due dates beta? 30th September. So here I will write before 14th October, I will write here 30th September interest date. You can see here 30th September interest date before 14th October. And that interest date is script number 1. Interest date is for bonds. Is not getting it. And 31st March. So after 15th March, you can write script 1 interest date. Likho na beta. 31st March, script 1 interest date. Interest date. Over. Chalo. Now draw first. Script by script we are going to draw it. Okay? चलो ड्रॉ कीजिए प्रॉपरली और अच्छे से लिखिए, थोड़ा इज्जत से लिखिए. इन द बुक्स ऑफ ब्राउन 12% bonds, date particulars, कॉलम्स बनाइए प्रॉपरली, ड्रॉ कीजिए 10 लाइन्स, डेट पर्टिकुलर्स, फेस वैल्यू, इंटरेस्ट, अमाउंट, कॉस्ट, ड्रॉ कर लो ना बेटा। इतना टाइम लगना चाहिए 35 मिनट्स मैक्सिमम। स्पीड आने के बाद 20 मिनट्स में हो जाएगा। इट विल टेक मैक्सिमम 20 मिनट्स, 25। चलो शुरू करो। यस प्रथम, लाइन बाय लाइन। डेट 1, 1/5/1/2 बैंक। हाउ मच इज द फेस वैल्यू? 24,000। करेक्ट है? सो 24 lakhs, 24 lakhs, 24 lakhs into, यस, बाद में करो, बाद में करो, लिखो, पहले लिखो। 24 lakhs into 12% into, yes, last interest is paid on 31st of March, so only April, 1/12, 24 lakhs into 1%, 24,000, inner side, 24,000 into what is the price? 84 come interest, so minus 24,000. हाँ जी बेटा, 19,92,000, करेक्ट। Next. Now what is the next date? Now 30th September. 30th September by bank. What you are going to receive? Interest. 24 lakhs into 12% for how many months? 6 months ना बेटा, अभी 30th September. Company will pay you for last year to next year 1,44,000. Next date. Script 1 next date is 1/3. 1/3. Tell me. 1/3 by bank. How many debentures bonds you sold? So 15 lakhs. So 15 lakhs into 12% into how many months? 5 months. 15 lakhs into 75,000. X interest or cum interest? 15,000 into 90. 13,50,000. Immediately working note. Serial number, particulars, computation, rupees. Profit or loss on sale of bonds या debentures है? Bonds. Date 1st March. (2002). Serial number, particulars, computation, rupees. Roman 1 sales. Sales value as above. कितनी थी? 13,50,000. Roman 2 cost of sales. How many debentures you bought? 19,92,000. Divide by 24,000 into 15,000. 12,45,000. So profit or loss? Profit on sale. 1,05,000. Easy છે. Opposite to that. To profit on sale. Working note number 1 dash 1,05,000. Easy છે. Next date 31st March. By bank. How many debentures you left with? 9 lakhs into how many months? Every time 6 months का इंटरेस्ट है यार. 4 बार बोला मैं अब तक ये. अरे मार्च से सितंबर, अप्रैल टू सितंबर मिलेगा. हर बार क्या बोलना पड़ता है? 31st मार्च. इंटरेस्ट कितनी बार हो गया कि हर साल में 2 बार इंटरेस्ट पे होता है, तो भी आप कैलकुलेटिंग कर रहे हो. ये दूसरी बार वापस मैं बोल रहा हूं कि साल भर में 2 बार इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा. क्यों नहीं समझ में आ रहा है? मुझे समझ में नहीं आता. तो मार्च को, अरे बेटा साल भर में पहले लाइन पे दिया है 30th सितंबर एंड 31st मार्च. अभी सितंबर को 6 महीने का इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा, तो मार्च को भी 6 महीने का इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा ना. अक्टूबर टू सितंबर, अक्टूबर टू मार्च, सॉरी, अक्टूबर टू मार्च. अभी ये तो बेसिक कैलकुलेशन है. अच्छा, अक्टूबर टू मार्च. 9 lakhs इंटू 54,000. It is always better to write face value because we are doing calculation based on face value. So some students are asking me, sir, can we write number of debentures? No, beta, don't write. Whether interest is outstanding No, because balance sheet date and interest payment date are same. So buy balance carried down now. Beta, deliberately I'm not taking it in the speed. Yes, now close these accounts. $9 lakhs आएगा. What about amount? 20 like 97,000 minus 1350. 7,47,000. And interest column 144 plus 75 plus 54. 273 minus 24. 2,49,000. Easy છે. Those students who have not finished can take a screenshot. Huh? Very good, beta. Very good. Those who solved it already, very good. This is like your revision. Chalo. Second script. Investment in Alpha Limited. How many columns, beta? Number of shares and cost. Chalo. Write down number of shares and cost. Investment in equity shares of Alpha Limited. Very good, Mehman Rafiq bhai. Matanjali saying, sir, thank you. You made this topic very easy. Very good, beta. Very good. So before break, chalo beta, investment in equity shares of Alpha Limited. Chalo, chalo, jaldi chalo. After break, I am going to tell you very interesting concept of rights shares. Next. चल बेटा fast. बोल रे. अभी तक लिखा ही नहीं क्या? लिखो पहले. Date particulars, yes. Write down columns. Date particulars, number of shares and cost. Hmm. 15 June. हाँ बेटा. To bank. Yes बेटा. To bank. 1,50,000 equity shares. At what price beta? 25. 1,50,000 into 25 plus 2% brokerage. 38 lakh 25,000. Next date. Script 2. 14th October. Bonus shares. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Bonus shares. to bonus issue 1,50,000 का कितना बोनस है बेटा? 2 shares for 3 shares. So this is 1 lakh. Cost is dash. Next one. Sold 80,000 shares. So by bank 80,000 into 22. 17 lakh 60,000. ओ सॉरी, ब्रोकरेज नहीं है क्या? नहीं, इसमें नहीं है ब्रोकरेज तो नहीं लेंगे. हाँ, सो हु चार्ज? ही चार्ज ब्रोकरेज. इधर फ्री में हुआ, अपने को क्या करना है? हाँ, नेक्स्ट. whenever you are selling shares, you have to calculate profit or loss on sale of shares. चलो, yes. Sales value, I will do it. You also do better by your own and check the answer. Better weighted average method, huh? Yes, how much profit you are getting, beta? Very good, 5,36,000. Do it. To profit on sale, dash dash, sorry, dash and 5,36,000. And now balancing figure. 31 March, buy balance carried down 2,50,000. 250 minus this 170. 3825 plus 536. 43,61,000 minus 1760. NRV is not given ना, market price नहीं दिया. 43,61,000. And bonus share, yes, sorry beta, I forgot to write interim dividend. 31st October, by profit on sale, 5,36,000. And on 1st January, I think bonus shares are issued. Sorry, dividend is issued 18%. How many shares you have, beta? I forgot, completely I forgot this. So by interim dividend on 1,70,000 shares, na? And which value? Face value. कितना percent? 15. So 1,70,000 into 10 into 15%. क्या हुआ? 2,55,000. नो, वो बीटा पे था, सॉरी. अच्छा, अल्फा का, हाँ सॉरी, अल्फा का 15% है 1 जनवरी. सॉरी, बीटा का नहीं, अल्फा का. यस, आई फॉरगॉट. 536. Beta, brokerage percentage are not given in the sales, Suvarnesh. That's why we are not considered. To balance carried down कितना आया total? $7,91,000. So this is how we have completed this question. Beta, now beta limited you can do by your own, because beta limited में तो सिर्फ renouncement है, कर लेते हैं. So renouncement is the next concept. So we have finished it within 25 minutes to 30 minutes. 7 को चालू किया था ना शायद से. Yes. बीटा लिमिटेड करके ब्रेक देता हूं. लास्ट वन. आफ्टर बीटा लिमिटेड ब्रेक. सो ब्रेक के बाद मेनी कॉन्सेप्ट्स. यस. Last one is a beta limited. Very good, beta. Very good. You are doing it with me means you are matching my speed. चलो last one investment. चलो draw करो वापस. Now there is no sale, only P&L. है ही नहीं ना, सोल्ड किया ही नहीं है. बेटा बेटा बहुत अच्छा है बेटा. Investment in equity shares of Beta Limited. Which one is next chapter, beta? Yes, we'll check the schedule. On Saturday in the morning, departmental. Very good. So we are going to start with departmental accounts. चलो बेटा हो गया बेटा. हाँ चलो चलो फर्स्ट वन बेटा. फर्स्ट वन 10/7 स्क्रिप्ट 3 या नाउ स्क्रिप्ट 3 ब्रोकरेज ऐड करेंगे ना. चलो लिखो टू बैंक. बेटा डेट बोल. 10 जुलाई. टू बैंक. हाउ मेनी शेयर्स? 60,000. 60,000 into 44 plus 2%. 26 lakh 90 to 800. Next. Yes. 15th. नेक्स्ट डेट बोलना रे जल्दी. 15 Jan. What happened on 15 Jan? Right issue. Wait. 5 rupees per share. And he sold it 40%. He exercised 40% and sold balance right at 2.25. Okay. Chalo. So लिखो टू बैंक. हाउ मेनी शेयर्स बेटा? 60,000 shares into 1/4 into 40%. Beta, he entitled for 40%. He exercised 40% and balance he sold into rupees 5 is his column. So 60,000 into 40% divided by 4 into 40%. 6,000, 30,000, correct? And P&L account. और किया ना बेटा 5. 30,000 किया ना. नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स तो 6,000 आएंगे ना. बाय सेल ऑफ राइट 60,000 into 1/4 into 60% into 2.25. What is the value? हाउ मेनी शेयर्स यू हैव? अरे लिखा ना आपने। हाँ, 66,000 इंटू रुपीज। अरे इंटू फेस वैल्यू 1,08,000। क्या कर रहा है उसी को पता। 66,000 इंटू 10 इंटू 18%, सॉरी 1,18,800, 1,39,050. Two balance carried down, over, nothing sold. P&L account. P&L account. ओके, वीडियो स्टॉप हुआ है कह रहे। एंड 31 मार्च बाय बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन 66,2692.8 प्लस 30. यू हैव टू मैच माई स्पीड। मैं बहुत स्लो हूं। 27,22,800. एक्चुअली आई वॉज वेरी स्लो। ऑडियो ब्लर आ रहा है। ऑडियो कैसे ब्लर आ सकता है भाई? वीडियो ब्लर आ सकता है। आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड शीतल मैडम। इंप्रूव यूर रिजोल्यूशन। यूट्यूब का सेटिंग में जाके चेंज करो। क्वालिटी। यस, इजी था ये सम। इजी बेटा। Illustration number 10, if time permits, we are going to solve. Otherwise, you solve it by your own. Now it's very easy. You have to do it by script 1, script 2. There are 2 scripts in illustration number 10. I hope आप सबको अच्छे से समझा होगा। बहुत आसान है। मैं बहुत स्लो था। मैंने बिल्कुल भी गड़बड़ नहीं की। मैं एग्जाम स्पीड से गया रहता तो आपको ये मैच ही नहीं हुआ रहता। सो एग्जाम स्पीड से मैंने ये सॉल्व भी नहीं किया। दो स्टूडेंट्स हु आर डूइंग इट विथ मी फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, दे आल्सो अंडरस्टूड इट. But those who are not getting it, rewatch the session. First you solve by your own and then rewatch the session is very important. Okay, no bakwas, directly exam view मैंने बताया. No more working notes, directly shortcut. I hope you understood it very clearly. चलो, so we will meet after break. Break is of 10 minutes. 7:40 को हम लोग मिलेंगे. And today's session is up to 8:40. Thank you. So 7:40 तक हम लोग करते हैं. 1 घंटे का आगे का सेशन होगा फॉर राइट शेयर्स. थैंक यू. Chalo. So now let's understand the concept of right shares. Right shares concept in detail. What is the concept of right shares? Either you subscribe or you may renounce. Now, right is given to whom? You can write it. Right is given to existing shareholders. Existing shareholders. Now, what are options, beta? Options. Either subscribe for share and second one, renouncement. What is renouncement? Transfer of right to other person. Transfer of right. Now, please understand the words. Red pen, write down the formula. I will explain you this concept. Don't worry. Value of right. Value of right is equal to come right value minus x right value. Come right value minus x right value. Okay. So come right value minus x right value. So first I will solve one question for you for right shares. This is a concept of right shares. This is a new formula. Now what is come right value and what is x right value, that I am going to tell you in the question only. So yes, मुझे क्वेश्चन डाउनलोड करना पड़ेगा शायद से, नहीं करना पड़ेगा, ऑलरेडी सेव्ड होगा. Yes, open the chapter of bonus issue and right issue. Open that chapter, bonus issue and right issue study material. Yes, I already told you, have some patience. I'm going to tell you this concept when we'll start with right issue, investment chapter. So beta, come to illustration number 5. In that, I'm going to explain you the concept of right shares. Okay? Okay? See beta, remember, I'm not going to tell you 100% theory, and it's not possible. I will tell you those points which are important in exam. Other points you have to read by your own. And suppose if you have any query, there is one day question answer session that we kept it on, I don't know exactly the day. Yes, you can ask me questions. If possible, we'll keep it interactive session. I will ask ICI, but I am not getting any permission. So I will ask it, and if confirmed by ICI, I will inform you all. But important point is that I'm not taking your 100% theory. Remaining part you have to read by your own. But what is important in exam that I'm going to explain you. Don't worry. No बात आपको ऐसा घुमा फिरा के मैं कुछ नहीं बताऊंगा. Directly to the point I'm going to explain you in these sessions. So these are helpful not only for who are doing it for the first time, but you can watch these sessions once again as a revision also. Very important. Yes. So right shares, a company offers new share of 100 each. Now I am going to explain it, so have patience. Yes, understand this concept in detail about right issue. A company offers new shares of 100 each 25% premium to existing shareholders. So beta, tell me what is the right price? What is the right price? ये वॉइस आ रहा है ना अच्छे से, एक बार चेक करो. राइट प्राइस इज रुपीज 125. And what is the current market price? It is 150 rupees. 150 rupees is a current market price. Calculate the value of right. First thing, write down. Now, how to solve this question? Step number 1. Now, this concept, this 150 is called as come right value. Now, what is come right value, beta? Come right value means before right shares. Before right shares. Before issue of right shares, price is called as come right. And X right means after issue of right price. After issue of right shares, market will go down. Why? Because supply is more. Before right shares, it is 150. And after right issue, market falls to 125, assume, or 120. How to calculate X right, that I am going to tell you, don't worry. So this 150 is called as come right price. एक बार हिंदी में समझ लो. हिंदी में समझ लो. यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल ऐसा लिख रहा है मेमन रफीक भाई. क्यों बेटा? मुझे नहीं लगता है, बाकी सबको दिक्कत नहीं है. सो एक बार समझ लीजिए हिंदी में. राइट शेयर्स आने के पहले की प्राइस, बट ऑब्वियस मार्केट में सप्लाई ज्यादा नहीं था. मार्केट में 1 लाख शेयर्स थे. 1 लाख शेयर्स की प्राइस 150 होगी. 150 before right shares, and after right shares your price comes down to 125. 125 will be your market price. Why? Because beta supply increases, therefore price goes down. And now this 150 is called as come right price. So on question only you can write this is come right price, 150 rupees. Everyone got the concept? Come right price means price which is before declaration of right issue. So we have not announced any news in the market. We have not issued right shares. So before right issue, whatever the price is called as come right price. Come right means including right. Before right. Before right. It's not including right. It is before right. It's not like come interest and X interest. It is before and after. It is before and after. So now you got the concept of come right. So what is come right price in this question? 150. Okay? Are okay kya? Chalo. Solve this now. Chalo, मेरे साथ solve कीजिए. Yes. Step number 1. Step number 1. X right price. Now how to calculate X right value of share? Understand. Clear हुआ सबको? Now existing shares multiplied by come right value. Understand first. Existing shares into come right value plus right shares into issue price divide by existing shares plus right shares. Tell me, what is the existing shares? What are number of existing shares? For 4 shares, you are issuing 1 share. So your existing shares are 4. And to them, market price is 150 before right. And you are issuing 1 share for issue price is 125. It is a right price. Issue price. Right price. X right is different. Or you can write here, don't get confused. It is issue price. 125 is a issue price. And now after right issue, how many shares are there? 4 plus 1, 5 shares. 5, 600 plus 125. 725 divided by 5. It is 145. X right price समझा क्या आपको? Detail में समझा? Yes. So this is step number 1. You can write it now. And write over after writing this concept in comment section. Chalo, over लिख दो. After writing it, write down over. Very easy concept. So this is X right. Now this is what the price must be in the market after right issue. 4 shares for 150 and you are giving 1 share for 120. So this is theoretical price. Theoretical. So at what price you bought it? What is today's price of your all shares? All 5 shares. Weighted average price. It's like weighted average price. Yes. It is like weighted average price. Step 2. Step 2. Value of right beta. Value of right. It is come right value minus X right value. What is come right value in our example? 150. And what is X right? 145. So beta rupees 5 is a value of right. Rupees 5 is a value of right. And step number 3. See beta, his price is decreased. His price is decreased from 150 to 145. So what is the meaning of this 5 rupees? It is, yes, you must collect from renouncement in simple language. Value of right means you must collect it from renouncement. You will tell to your shareholder that friend, my share price before right issue, it was 150. Don't write it in exam. I'm telling you the logic. But after renouncement, after right issue, my theoretical price goes down and 1 share, it is 145. So friend, if you want this share, you pay me up to 150. Now as per books, my value is 145. But before right issue, price of my share was 150 and I want that price. So for 1 share, you pay me 5 rupees. If I renounce it. If I subscribe it, doesn't matter. Because it is with me only. But when I renounce it, that's why I explained you the concept of renouncement. Minimum amount that you collect from your friend or that investor is rupees 5. otherwise you will be in loss. उससे ज्यादा आप लीजिए. This is a minimum right you have to decide. Minimum right price. Now you got the concept. Okay. So amount paid by desirous investor is a step 3. How much amount he will pay? 5 rupees per share. If you pay to company, he will pay to company rupees 125 because it's a right price. Correct? And he will pay to existing shareholder. How much rupees, beta? For 4 shares, because his existing shares are 4 into rupees 5. So 20 rupees. Yes, to existing shareholders. And this total is X right price. So this is how you calculated existing shares multiplied by, how you calculated this? Existing shares multiplied by value of right that you collect from your friend, and then you will get the concept of 145. This is a logic so that you won't lose any money, beta. In this case, 150 minus 145, 5 rupees per share, and you take it from your friend, 4 shares cut 20. So in that case, you will not be in any loss. Now you got this concept, and he will pay 145 rupees. Desirous investor will pay 45 rupees. जिसको लेना है ये share. So this is how you have to divide it in 3 parts. Whether IC has done it? Yes, but not in 3 parts. I have divided it in 3 parts. One more question for your understanding. So 3 steps are there. First one is X right price. I hope everyone got the concept now. What is the concept? X right price is a step number 1. Existing shares multiplied by cum right price, that is before right shares, plus number of shares for right shares, that is 4:1 होगा तो 1 share multiplied by right price divided by number of shares. Step 2, value of right, cum right value minus X right value. And step number 3, amount paid by the desirous investor. He will pay 2 amounts, one for company and one to the existing shareholders. And this total must get tally with X right price. So this is all for right issue. Very simple concept, beta, right issue. Step 3, एक बार explain कीजिए. Matanjali is asking for, please explain it one more time. See, beta, that person, suppose if I'm shareholder of Reliance company, SS is an existing shareholder, Pratham is my friend. Reliance company offers me 1 share for 125. 1 share for 125. Beta, one more time I am explaining it. Matanjali ji. Reliance company is offering me 125 share rupees, one share for 125. If I subscribe it, I will pay only 125. But beta, I don't have money, so I am not interested in that share. But yes, beta, at least I will ask Pratham, Pratham, you can take these shares. And Pratham is also interested. Why is interested? Because he is getting this offer at very reasonable price as compared to market price, and he can see the future of Reliance company, and he is interested in Reliance company share. But Reliance company is not giving it to new investors, they are giving it to existing shareholders. So Pratham is interested in this share. समझा क्या रे? Okay. अभी प्रथम ने 125 शेयर्स में अभी प्रथम के पास लेने के पहले में 150 rupees is the share price. Before right issue, the share price was 150. Now what happens? 150 was the price before right issue. It is called as cum right price. Now what is the amount that I must take it from the Pratham? Because now I will be in loss. Why I will be in loss? Because now supply is more. So that amount, I will lose this amount of 145. Because now after right issue, 1 share theoretical price on the book is 145. So I lost 5 rupees per share. And I have 4 shares And for what? I'm getting a attractive offer from the company for existing 4 shares. So I will collect this 4 shares multiplied by 5 rupees, and that is rupees 20. I will collect it from the Pratham. Very simple. So beta, now Pratham loss is not there because he will purchase it at 125 from company. He will pay 125. That is the right price. And he will pay to me 20 rupees. Why 20 rupees? Because I'm a shareholder of 4 shares. And for what? I'm losing 5 rupees per share. So that is the 5 rupees lost into 4 shares is 20 rupees. Very simple concept. ठीक है? One more problem you will try. Try this question. TYK number. Yes, it's only for your. Yes, try this question. TYK 4. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Try this. Try. Question 4. Try it. Use these 3 steps. But Pratham is my friend and I have to collect money because I will be in the loss position. 150 is a market price before right issue. So that much loss I have to recover from him. If I am subscribing, 145 मेरे जेब में आएगा. But if I am not subscribing, that will be my loss of rupees 5 per share. And I will collect from you 5 shares multiplied by, 4 shares multiplied by 5 rupees. Chalo, solve this. Solve. And tell me the answer. Don't refer answer. 3 steps. Solve it properly. Yes, correct answer is, beta, for every 2 shares, how many shares you are issuing? For 2 shares, the market value is 240 plus 1 share into 120 divided by 3. So 480 plus 120 divided by 3, 160 ना? हाँ. So 200, sorry, and 240 minus 200. So value of right is 40. 200. Okay. 240. And desirous customer कितना पे करेगा? 120 plus 2 shares into 40. So he will pay 120 plus 80. How much the amount? 200. X right जितना देना है. 120 to the company and 80 to the existing shareholders. So this is the amount. Yes, beta, it's correct or not? It's correct or not? 120 plus 80. Sorry. X right shares, you can check here. 200 rupees and 40 rupees for value of right, step 1, step 2, and you can write it in my format. Easy है. ये 5 mark का question आएगा. It is only for 5 marks and very easy question. Don't skip this chapter in option that writes shares. And I already told you that this part of the topic I will cover it in the investment chapter, and I fulfill my always promises. So yes, now it's over. It's commitments पूरे complete किए मैंने. बेटा मुक्ता, अभी आप एक बार देख लीजिए यार, मैंने आपको बता दिया. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. 200 रुपए का एक शेयर था, 240 का एक शेयर था, और वो बाद में राइट इशू होके 120 में एक शेयर दिया. तो बेटा ऑन पेपर हमारे एक शेयर की वैल्यू 200 रुपया हो गई. अभी जो बंदा ये शेयर पहले, अभी सपोज मुझे वो शेयर नहीं खरीदना है, मेरे 240 की वैल्यू 200 रुपए पे चली गई, तो बेटा मैं 40 रुपए तो लूंगा ना सामने वाले पार्टी से. तो 40 रुपए जो मैं लूंगा उसको बोलते हैं वैल्यू ऑफ राइट. वैल्यू ऑफ राइट मतलब मैं पहले 240 में ले शेयर लेता था, मेरे मार्केट में वो मेरे शेयर की इज्जत 240 थी. राइट शेयर आने के बाद मेरे शेयर की इज्जत नीचे आ गई. एक्स राइट प्राइस, थेरोटिकल एक्स राइट प्राइस 200 रुपया. तो जो 40 रुपए का मेरा नुकसान हुआ, बेटा मैं कहां से, मैं प्रथम से लूंगा ना वो 40 का नुकसान. अभी समझ में आया क्या? वो है वैल्यू ऑफ राइट. क्यों इतना डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है? ओके. यस, ओवर बेटा. हाँ, नाउ again move to one more concept of last part of investment chapter, TYK 1. TYK 1. TYK 1. Very, very important. ब्रोकरेज नहीं होगा तो कहां से डिडक्ट करेंगे यार? ब्रोकरेज नहीं है तो कहां से डिडक्ट करेंगे? चलो, TYK 1 इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन. IMP. Raghavan ji, yes beta, your queries are reaching to me. कौन बेटा ये? आप कौन? चरण तेजा. Mr. X acquires 200 shares. Now please understand this concept. Fatima Sunaina is telling me, sir, are you going to take insurance claim and hire purchase chapter? No, beta, it is allotted to other faculty, so he will take it. Okay. Mr. X acquires 200 shares of a company on right come right basis, that is rupees 70,000. He subsequently receives an offer of right to acquire fresh shares in the company in proportion of 1:1. 107. He does not subscribe but sells the rights for rupees 12,000. And the market value of the shares after they becoming X right has also gone down to 60,000. What is the accounting treatment in this case? Must question it. Very good. Charan Tejaji, why you want to see the sessions of insurance claim and hire purchase of last my sessions of batch number 2? No need, na beta. You can, yes, it's okay. Suppose if you have any feedback, you can give it. We are always trying to improve it. So if you have any good suggestions, you can tell it in the feedback form. Always. और मैं आने ही वाला हूँ ना वापस. I will be in the May month. I will be there after 3-4 chapters. I will come back. Accounting standards I am going to cover it. So don't worry. In May month I am going to come back. Okay. Sir, मुक्ता बोल रही है प्लीज कंटिन्यू विथ ऑल चैप्टर्स. बेटा कुछ चीजें अपने हाथ में नहीं रहती और बेटा ऐसे आपके भले के लिए करती है, तो डोंट वरी. Yes. Now understand what happened. Now Mr. Pratham is a greedy person. Greedy person, beta. Mr. Pratham is a greedy person. What happens? Understand the story. He got some news from the market that Reliance company is going to issue right shares. Beta, Sanket sir is a long-term investor. He already had 4 shares. He bought at rupees, assume he bought at rupees 100. But Mr. Pratham is a greedy person. He got the news. What he got the news? Yes, here he is getting the news कि Reliance company is going to issue bonus shares. Now Pratham, as you are aware, he is a greedy person. He bought this share at rupees 1600. At rupees 1600. Sanket sir bought it 10 years back at rupees 100. But Mr. Pratham okay. Four shares into 1600 is a Reliance company ki share price when Pratham bought it. And why he bought it? What is the intention of Pratham? To get the right share. Beta greedy to de alag hai, but your intention is that you want right share. Now after buying it, 1 share, yes, Reliance company issued 1 share for 4 share. So 1 share might be at 1300 rupees, but Pratham is not interested in this. Pratham sold this amount to, Pratham sold this right to his friend, another greedy person. Okay. Suppose we will take the name, his friend Jasmine. He sold this share at rupees 13 or 1400. Now see beta, he received 100 rupees from this. He received 100 rupees from this. But what happened? After right shares, market goes down. Supply is more. Now this 1600 price comes to 1575 or 1550. So what is the loss to the Pratham? 50 rupees per share. 50 rupees per share. So total loss to Pratham is 200. But beta, he received from Jasmine 100 rupees. He received it. And loss rupees 200. Sir, you taught us if there is renouncement, amount is transferred to P&L. This 100 rupees you taught us to transfer it to P&L, sir, we have credited in P&L account. But wait, that is for Sanket sir's example, long-term investor. We assume everyone is long-term in that case. But beta, Pratham is doing this accounting. So beta, Pratham has loss of 200. So what he will do? This loss, he will record profit and loss account debit. And sorry, now suppose Sanket sir will record this 100 rupees as bank account debit to P&L. What he records it as? Bank to P&L for Sanket sir. But Pratham will record because his investment is reduced by 200. What happens? His investment is reduced by 200 and he is getting 100 rupees from renouncement. So Pratham will pass this entry, bank account debit to investment. Not bank account debit to P&L for renouncement. Why? Because Pratham's intention is to get right shares and price goes down. What happens if loss is restricted to 70? Loss is restricted to 70 means Pratham's shares price got down by rupees 70. And how much he received from Jasmine? 100. So beta, he will pass entry, bank account debit 100 to investment, down price 70. To P&L 30. Got the concept? So down price, he will record it in the investment credit side. He will record it in the credit of investment account and balancing figure he will record as profit. In above situation, his loss is more as compared to amount renounced. So 100 rupees will be directly recorded. He's getting 100, he will record because his loss is beyond 100 rupees. So he will credit investment. So investment is credited by, in simple language, investment is credited by loss or renouncement price, whichever is lower. If loss is 200, renouncement is 100, recorded at 100. If loss is 70 and renouncement is 100, investment is credited by 70 rupees, whichever is lower, and balancing figure, he will record it to the profit and loss account. Now see in this question, Mr. X acquires 200 shares. Now let's see, are you getting this concept or not? What is the price? 70,000. Come right means beta before right issue. Before right issue. He subsequently receives an offer of right 1:1 at 107. He has not subscribed it, but he sold it 12,000. So beta, this is the bank account debit. This is bank account debit. He subscribed it for, renounce it for 12,000. And what happens? His market value goes down by rupees. Yes, goes down to rupees 60,000. So what is the loss? Loss is rupees 10,000. Loss in the investment rupees 10,000. So now what is the entry that he is going to pass, beta, Mr. Pratham? Bank account debit. How much he got from renouncement? 12,000. What is the loss in the investment? 10,000. And what is the profit balancing figure? 2,000. So this is the answer of TYK1. You can check the answer. You can check the answer. 10,000 may be applied to reduce the carrying amount of the market value, and 2,000 would be credited to P&L account. Easy? So renouncement is a concept. एक बार हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूं. एक बार इसी क्वेश्चन को हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूं. देखो बेटा, कुछ ग्रीडी पीपल मतलब जो बहुत हावरे है. हावरे मतलब जिनको पैसे चाहिए रहते हैं, उसको मराठी में हावरा बोलते हैं. सो वो हावरे पीपल, ग्रीडी पीपल, इन मराठी इट इज हावरा. ओके. उनके साथ क्या होता है, वो क्या करते हैं, उनको पता है राइट शेयर्स आने वाला है, राइट शेयर्स आने वाला है. तो उसने प्रथम ने इन्वेस्टमेंट कर लिया. कितने में इन्वेस्टमेंट कर लिया? प्रथम ने इन्वेस्टमेंट कर लिया 70,000 में. 70,000 में इन्वेस्टमेंट किया. उसको मिला राइट शेयर 107 रुपए में. ठीक है, मिला. पर उसने नहीं खरीदा. वो बोला बस हो गया, बहुत भगवान का दिया हुआ सब कुछ है. 70,000 रुपया हमें मिल गया. 70,000 रुपए में प्रथम ने ले लिया वो शेयर्स पहले, राइट शेयर्स के पहले. और जो राइट शेयर्स मिले ना, प्रथम ने वो जैस्मिन को बेच दिए. कितने में बेचे? 12,000 में. कितने में बेचे? 12,000 में. जैस्मिन को कौन से शेयर्स बेचे? जो उसने खरीदे थे वो, या राइट शेयर्स? राइट शेयर्स, एक्स्ट्रा शेयर्स जो उसको मिले. समझ में आ रहा है क्या? कितने में बेचे आपने? 12,000. अभी हुआ क्या, मार्केट में सप्लाई बढ़ गया. प्रथम ने जो 70,000 में खरीदे थे उसकी वैल्यू कितनी हो गई? 60,000, 60,000 हो गई. 10,000 से प्रथम के शेयर नीचे. ओ माय गॉड, लॉस हुआ 10,000 का. अभी प्रथम ने वो इन्वेस्टमेंट की रिडक्शन हुई, इधर से जैस्मिन से लिए 12 और खुद के पैर पे कुराड़ी मार ली 10,000 की. ठीक है. सो बैंक अकाउंट को 12,000 किया. जो इन्वेस्टमेंट रिड्यूस हुआ 12,000 टू P&L 2,000. दिस इज अ कॉन्सेप्ट, वेरी इजी. अभी समझ में आया क्या? सो प्रथम ने जो हावरे जैसे शेयर लिए वो अलाउड नहीं है, वो राइट शेयर. संकेत सर लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टर है, उनको कुछ फर्क ही नहीं पड़ा. 100 रुपए में शेयर उठाया था, उनके शेयर्स में रिडक्शन हुआ ही नहीं. एग्जाम में जितने भी क्वेश्चन, बड़े बड़े क्वेश्चन आएंगे, एग्जाम में जितने भी बड़े क्वेश्चन आएंगे, राइट शेयर्स के 12,000 P&L में डालने हैं. जब स्पेसिफिकली ऐसा छोटा क्वेश्चन आएगा तब बैंक टू इन्वेस्टमेंट टू P&L. नहीं तो हमने हर क्वेश्चन में राइट किधर डाला? P&L च्या क्रेडिटला. P&L च्या क्रेडिटला. एकदम सिंपल छे. मराठी इंग्लिश हिंदी मिक्स है सब अपना. ओके, गॉट दी कॉन्सेप्ट? ओके. यस बेटा, 8:30 होने को आए हैं. यस, आर यू गेटिंग दिस कॉन्सेप्ट्स इन डिटेल? यस, बताइए जल्दी से. इट्स इजी और डिफिकल्ट? अरे कुछ तो बोलिए. यस, आई विल नॉट टेल द नेम, but one student has written that Neelam ma'am who takes economics classes is rude. Beta, see, we are getting very less time. And to manage, if you ask query to her, she ignores the query. Beta, it is not intentional. If you ask me queries, there are 100 students who are asking queries in between. And it's our duty to finish the syllabus within time also. So we have a lot of pressure. We cannot cover all concepts in detail. Now see, in Pune branch, I am taking almost 180 hours ke session. Here I am taking only 90, no, now I am getting extra sessions now. So it's almost, yes, 100 hours session. So beta, there is a lack of 80 hours ka. So it's always, sometimes we have to ignore your query and we have to go ahead. So this is very difficult for us, and it is not like we are behaving like anything rude with any faculty. Any faculties is, yes, intention is not to rude with students, to behave with students rudely is not our intention, but better, this is a time problem. So please understand. Okay. Quiz time. Yes. अभी एक लड़की का बोलना है कि शी स्पीक्स इन इंग्लिश कंटिन्यूअसली. बेटा, साउथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स आर ऑल्सो देयर, सो I also have to speak in English. And sometimes what happens, my basic teaching technique is in Hindi. So I teach in Hindi also and English also. So ये होता है. तो नीलम मैम का बेटा डॉक्टर है, वो PhD किया हुआ है. So might be हिंदी में बोलना थोड़ा मुश्किल जाता होगा. We have to manage. Ultimately these free classes are. इतना भी समझ लो. ठीक है, किसी फैकल्टी से शिकायत मत रखो. वी आर ऑलवेज देयर टू हेल्प यू आउट. एंड सी, यू आर पेइंग इन प्राइवेट सेशंस 15,000 rupees फॉर वन सब्जेक्ट, and it is free of cost. ICI is giving you this. And I watch normally. I watch all sessions of other faculties, and ICI is trying to keep best faculty, and you give it in the feedback form ना. आप किसी के बारे में गलत मत समझ लीजिए, पर जो भी चाहिए वो आप फीडबैक फॉर्म में लिखिए. इफ यू वांट माय सेशंस लिखिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. फीडबैक देने में हम लोगों ने ओपन ही रखा है ना फीडबैक आपके लिए. यस. रितिका बोल रही है कि स्टडी मटेरियल वर्किंग नोट्स लुक लाइक disastrous, but your tabular notes made easy. Beta, thank you. It is my past experience of 12 years. So वो easy करना मेरा काम है. Sir, are you teaching live from Pune branch? Yes, beta, in the morning time. मेमन रफीक भाई ने कुछ queries दिए हैं. Yes, thank you. Beta, quiz time next time. Departmental accounts we are going to start on Saturday. Saturday early morning. Beta, now. It's a time to start at 7 o'clock. So everyone ready for fresh sessions. And evening sessions were very difficult for some article students. But beta, now it will be in morning. I want every one of you present in live session. Ask queries. Departmental accounts, we are going to take it. Next chapter is really not difficult, but tricky topic. Okay. We need to calculate unrealized profit. There are many concepts. Fair value and market value, you are going to understand it in the group 2. Yes. Group 2 में आपको fair value और market value का difference समझेगा. Okay. और किसी के कुछ क्वेरीज है? इंडेक्स. यस हर्ष, पुणे में होते हैं. अच्छा, इंडेक्स किसी को इंडेक्स ड्रॉ करना है, नो प्रॉब्लम बेटा. इंडेक्स के लिए इंडेक्स I really do not have all questions indexed in this chapter. We will finish it. All serial numbers nahi hai. Only 7 to 6 questions are there. You can take a screenshot of this. Okay. You can take screenshot because other questions are missing. Good night. जेनिशा, नो एडवांस अकाउंट्स. इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट का इंडेक्स दिया है. यस बेटा, लाइव टेलीकास्ट ही हो रहा है ना मुक्ता, अभी तो सेशन. आप मेरे आपके क्वेरीज पढ़ रहा हो तो बेटा लाइव ही होगा ना पुणे से. ओके, चलो थैंक यू. और परसों मिलते हैं सुबह. चलो गुड नाइट, बाय बाय. आज थर्सडे मेरा क्रिकेट भी होता है. चलो बाय, गुड नाइट.